Welcome to the course, Certified Hardware and Technology Engineer by BrainPulley. Here in this course we will learn different components of a computer hardware and software. This course has been divided into 3 modules. Module 1 General Concepts, Module 2 Hardware Devices, Module 3 Software. In Module 1 you will learn about general concepts about computers, types of computers, anatomy of a PC, how a PC works. In Module 2 you will learn about CPU and memory, input devices, output devices, secondary storage devices. In Module 3 you will learn about basics of software, operating system and its applications, how a software is built, types of software, legal issues. In this section you will learn what a computer is, what computer hardware is, what software is, what peripheral devices are, what a personal computer is, what a mainframe is, what a network computer is, what a laptop is, what a PDA is, about the CPU, about RAM, about the power supply and cooling system, about disk drives, about input or output devices, about ports, how CPU speed affects performance, how RAM affects performance. When you are learning about computers, or any other subject for that matter, it is always a good idea to start with a solid foundation. In keeping with this idea, these early lessons will introduce you to some of the most basic concepts regarding computers and computer-related technology. In this first lesson, you will learn what a computer is. You will also receive a gentle introduction to the basic concepts of hardware, software, and peripheral devices. Once these topics have been covered, the lesson will be closed with a discussion of what is meant by information technology. Nowadays, computers come in many forms. When you say the word computer, the image that most readily springs to mind is a rectangular box, a screen, and a keyboard sitting on top of a desk. While the computer has indeed become a common fixture on desktops all over the world, they are also frequently found in the form of laptops and handheld devices. A less obvious but extremely common application for computers can be found in their use as embedded devices in a multitude of electronic products, like cameras, cell phones, toys, appliances, and so on. Even though computers come in many different shapes and sizes, there are some general ideas that they all have in common. A computer is a machine that processes, manipulates in some way, data or information according to a step-by-step sequence of instructions. The ability to store and execute sequences of instructions is very important, as it is this ability that allows computers to be applied to a variety of different tasks. In short, a computer can be described in a very fundamental way as a programmable machine that can store and execute a sequence of instructions. However, while this definition may be technically accurate, most people use the word computer in a broader sense that refers to the programmable machine, its storage devices, its monitor, keyboard, mouse, and a host of other attachments. Beyond describing a computer with a definition of what it is, you can also describe a computer in terms of what it can help you do. On a personal level, a computer can be used to store records and files, communicate locally or internationally, prepare a variety of documents and reports, edit photos and video, and provide you with access to a global network of information. Beyond this, computers are now used in science, health, business, and government to such an extent that it would be extremely difficult to function without them. As you now know, a computer can be described as a programmable machine that can store and execute a series of instructions. A computer's hardware consists of the actual physical components that are used to store and run the programming instructions. The wires, circuits, and microchips that a computer is built from can all be called computer hardware. The physical storage devices, machines used to store and retrieve data, and input-output devices like keyboards, monitors, and printers are also computer hardware components. Basically, any tangible part of a computer system, a part that you can see and touch, is considered hardware. Furthermore, pretty much any computer hardware component will fall under one or more of the four categories. On a final note, it is important to understand that some pieces of computer hardware can simultaneously belong to more than one of the categories listed above. For example, a network interface card, a component that helps facilitate communication between different computers, could be thought of as both an input device and an output device. Click each image to know more. Storage or memory. The parts of a computer where programs and data are kept. Input. Devices that help convey data into the computer, such as a scanner, keyboard, mouse, or microphone. Output. Devices that help the computer output information to the users, such as a printer, monitor, or speakers. Or processing. These very important hardware components interpret the sequence of instructions in the computer's running program. Electronic signals based on these program instructions are then sent to the other hardware components to control their actions. A computer's central processing unit, often called a CPU or processor, is a good example of a piece of control or processing hardware.